Have you ever looked in the mirror first thing in the morning and thought to yourself, why does my skin look so dull and tired? Maybe you've noticed the lines around your eyes and mouth seem a little deeper than you remember. Does a face that once looked back at you with vibrancy and life now seem parched, weary, and lackluster? Have you tried every expensive cream and miracle serum on the market, only to be disappointed by the lack of results? And have you, perhaps, started to resign yourself to these changes, simply chalking them up to your age and giving up hope? Today, I want to share with you a remarkable transformation, a secret that hinges on a single drop of honey and just 1 minute of your time before you wash your face. It might sound too simple to be true, but I invite you to stay with me and see for yourself. Hello, my name is Dr. Harrison Wells, and I am an 87-year-old dermatologist. Even at my age, I still see patients in my clinic 3 days a week. It has been more than 50 years since I first opened my practice. And over those 5 decades, I have witnessed countless times how skin, even skin that has aged for many, many years, can regain its vitality and glow. People often ask me, Doctor, how is it possible that your skin looks so healthy at your age? I always smile and tell them the truth. There is no single extraordinary secret. The answer lies in the profound power of very small, consistent habits. Most of my colleagues, fellow physicians of my generation, have long since retired to enjoy a quiet, well-deserved rest. Yet, I continue to find immense purpose and joy in my work, meeting with patients, listening to their concerns, and helping them solve the puzzles of their skin. I can say with utmost confidence that this sustained energy and passion is a direct result of the simple, humble habits I have cultivated throughout my long life. From our earliest days in medical school, I was fascinated by the health and biology of the skin. However, like many of you, the demands of a busy life, the long hours of a physician's schedule, and the late nights spent on research often left me with little time or energy to care for my own skin. I remember vividly, in my mid-50s, standing before the mirror and sighing at my own reflection. The sun damage from years of inadequate protection, the deepening laugh lines, and the crow's feet around my eyes felt like undeniable proof of the passage of time. In those moments, a wave of self-reproach will wash over me. How could I, a dermatologist, guide my patients toward healthy skin when my own was showing such neglect? But I did not despair. Instead, that personal experience became a source of profound empathy. It allowed me to understand, on a much deeper level, the hearts and minds of my patients. Perhaps you, too, have felt that same sense of discouragement, that feeling of becoming smaller and less confident when you face your reflection in the mirror. Just a month ago, a 73-year-old woman named Mrs. Davis came to my clinic. She lived in a quiet suburb in Ohio and had a gentle hésitant de mineur. As she sat down, she spoke in a soft voice, almost a whisper. Dr. Wells, she began. People used to tell me I had beautiful skin. I took pride in it, but now my makeup just settles into my wrinkles. And every time I see a photograph of myself, I fixate on the deep lines around my mouth. I become reluctant to even smile. As she spoke, I could see not just deep-set wrinkles around her eyes, but a profound sadness that seemed to dim their light. Her hands were dry and rough, and the skin on her face had lost its elasticity, appearing dull and lifeless. In Mrs. Davis, I saw the reflection of so many of my older patients. Their concern wasn't just about skin, it was about something far deeper. The loss of confidence in one's appearance can lead to social withdrawal, a reluctance to engage with loved ones, and ultimately, a fading of one's zest for life. Her story lingered in my mind long after she left. I did not recommend an expensive in-office procedure or a high-end functional cosmetic product. Instead, I proposed something incredibly simple, a method I have personally practiced for decades and have shared with countless patients who have seen wonderful results. Have you ever experienced a moment like that? A moment where your outward appearance has shaken your inner confidence, The solution I offered Mrs. Davis wasn't a costly treatment or a luxury product. It was a simple daily ritual, using a single drop of honey before her morning cleanse. At first, she was understandably skeptical. How could something so basic possibly work? But she trusted my advice and practiced the routine diligently. 1 month later, she returned to my clinic. The woman who walked through the door was transformed. A natural radiance had returned to her face, and the lines around her mouth were noticeably softer. She smiled brightly, a genuine, uninhibited smile. My daughter told me I looked 10 years younger, she exclaimed, looking at her reflection in the office mirror with a newfound joy. Zing hair bright, happy face filled me with an immense sense of fulfillment. And Mrs. Davis's story is not unique. Over my many decades of practice, I have come to a fundamental realization. The key to healthy, vibrant skin is not found in complex, difficult procedures. It is hidden in plain sight within the gifts of nature that are easily accessible to us all, and in the power of consistent daily habits. The one drop of honey routine I am about to share with you today may seem trivial at first, but I urge you to listen to the very end to understand the full picture. You will soon see how this one small change can not only rejuvenate your skin, but also help you reclaim a sense of vitality in your life. If you find this information valuable, I encourage you to share it with others so that more people can benefit from this precious knowledge. Part 1. Why does our skin become dull and wrinkled as we age? To understand the solution, we must first grasp the problem. What is actually happening to our skin as the years go by? There are three primary interconnected changes that occur during the aging process. First, the skin's ability to retain moisture dramatically decreases. Think of young skin as a plump, juicy sponge capable of absorbing and holding onto water. This is thanks to a strong skin barrier and an abundance of natural moisturizing factors, NMFs, including amino acids and hyaluronic acid. However, as we age, this protective barrier weakens. It becomes more permeable, like a sponge with tiny holes in it. At the same time, the production of our natural humectant slows down. The result is that precious moisture escapes easily, a process known as transepidermal water loss. Consequently, the skin becomes dry, flaky, and papery to the touch. This dehydration makes fine lines and wrinkles appear much more pronounced. It's exactly like a plant that hasn't been watered for a long time. Its leaves begin to wither and droop. Second, the production of collagen and elastin, the skin's foundational proteins, declines rapidly. Imagine the structure of your skin as a sturdy building. Collagen fibers are the steel beams and columns that provide strength, support, and firmness. Elastin, as the name suggests, is like the elastic bands woven throughout the structure, allowing the skin to snap back into place after being stretched. In our youth, our bodies produce these proteins in abundance, but as we get older, the production slows down, and existing collagen and elastin fibers become damaged by factors like sun exposure and inflammation. The building begins to lose its structural integrity. The skin loses its firmness and elasticity, leading to sagging, jowls, and the formation of deeper wrinkles. This is precisely why lines around the mouth, nasolabial folds, crow's feet, and neck wrinkles become so much more prominent. Third, blood circulation to the skin diminishes, impeding the delivery of oxygen and essential nutrients. Youthful skin is fed by a rich network of tiny blood vessels, or capillaries, that deliver a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients, fueling vigorous cell turnover and repair. This robust circulation is what gives young skin its rosy, healthy glow. As we age, however, these vessels can become narrower and the overall circulation becomes less efficient. The skin cells are essentially put on a restricted diet without an adequate supply of oxygen and nutrients. The skin's regenerative capabilities plummet, the cell turnover cycle slows down, dead skin cells accumulate on the surface, and the skin loses its vitality, taking on a dull, sallow, and tired appearance. It's akin to a field where the soil is nutrient poor. The crops simply cannot thrive. It is the combination of these three factors: dehydration, structural collapse, and nutrient deprivation that results in the face you see in the mirror looking parched, lifeless, and increasingly wrinkled. Do you find that your face in the morning looks more tired than it used to, even after a full night's sleep? While this is a natural part of the aging process, the speed at which it occurs is not set in stone. How we care for our skin can dramatically slow down this process and help us maintain a healthy, vibrant complexion for years to come. Part 2. Honey is not just a sweetener, it's a skin rejuvenator with 4 key actions. For thousands of years, humanity has revered honey not just as a food, but as a potent medicine. This gift from nature holds incredible benefits for the skin. Thanks to its complex composition, honey performs 4 crucial actions to help turn back the clock on aging skin. First, deep, lasting hydration. Honey is a powerful, natural humectant. This means it actively draws moisture from the air and binds it to the skin. The simple sugars in honey, primarily fructose and glucose, are highly hygroscopic, meaning they attract and hold onto water molecules. Unlike many moisturizers that simply sit on the surface, honey helps to transport this moisture deep into the skin's layers and lock it there, providing long-lasting hydration. When you apply honey to dry, thirsty skin, you can feel an immediate, soothing, and moisturizing effect. With consistent use, you will begin to experience a deep, resilient hydration that seems to well up from within. This is especially beneficial for mature skin that struggles with chronic dryness. Second, neutralizing the enemies of youth-free radicals. Honey is packed with powerful antioxidants, including flavonoids, phenolic acids, vitamin C, and vitamin E. These compounds are essential for combating free radicals, the primary culprits behind cellular aging. Free radicals are unstable molecules generated in our bodies by factors like UV radiation, pollution, stress, and poor diet. They wreak havoc by attacking healthy skin cells, leading to collagen breakdown, hyperpigmentation age spots, and a loss of elasticity. The antioxidants in honey act like a defense force, neutralizing these damaging free radicals before they can cause harm. By protecting skin cells from this oxidative stress, honey plays a vital role in slowing down the visible signs of aging. Third, regenerating elasticity and firmness. Honey contains a variety of amino acids, which are the fundamental building blocks of proteins. These amino acids stimulate the fibroblasts in our skin, the tiny factories responsible for producing new collagen. As we know, collagen is the key protein that maintains the skin's structure and firmness, but its production naturally declines with age. By encouraging new collagen synthesis and helping to repair damaged collagen fibers, honey can significantly improve skin elasticity and reduce the appearance of wrinkles. With regular use, you'll notice your skin feeling smoother, firmer, and more supple. Fourth, soothing inflammation and calming irritation. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is a major contributor to skin aging and can lead to frequent breakouts and redness. Honey possesses remarkable natural anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. It can soothe minor irritations, calm redness, and promote a healthier, more balanced skin environment. This gentle yet effective action makes honey suitable even for sensitive or problem-prone skin, helping to keep it calm, comfortable, and healthy. If you've only ever thought of honey as something to sweeten your tea, it's time to see it in a new light. It is a truly astonishing gift from nature, with a diverse and powerful ability to heal, protect, and rejuvenate our skin. Part 3. The 8-step morning routine, using 1 drop of honey before you cleanse. This is the very routine that I have recommended to thousands of patients over the decades, a method I have personally tested and confirmed the efficacy of. Its greatest advantage is its simplicity. It's not complicated or time-consuming, and anyone can easily incorporate it into their morning. Step 1. Wash your hands. This is the most basic, yet most crucial. The first step, before you touch your face, you must wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water to remove any bacteria or impurities. This prevents potential skin infections and ensures that the beneficial compounds in the honey can be absorbed effectively without interference. Step 2. Prepare a small amount. You don't need much. Dispense about half a teaspoon of honey onto a small, clean dish. Using too much is wasteful and can make your face uncomfortably sticky. A small, controlled amount is all you need to achieve the full effect. For the best results, I recommend using raw, unpasteurized honey, as it retains the highest concentration of enzymes, antioxidants, and nutrients. Step 3. Use a pea-sized amount from the honey in the dish. Use your fingertip to pick up a very small amount, roughly the size of a single pea. This is the minimum quantity needed to spread a very thin, even layer across your entire face. The goal is a sheer film, not a thick mask. Step 4. Warm the honey. Take the pea-sized amount of honey and rub it gently between your palms or fingertips for a few seconds. Honey is viscous and can be difficult to spread when it's cold. Warming it slightly with your body heat will loosen its consistency, making it much softer and easier to apply smoothly to your face. Step 5. Apply to your entire face. Gently apply the warmed honey in a thin layer across your face, following the order of forehead, nose, cheeks, and chin. Use soft, sweeping motions. Avoid pulling or dragging the skin. Pay special attention to areas where you experience more dryness or have deeper wrinkles, making sure they are lightly coated. Step 6. Massage for 1 to 5 minutes. With the honey on your face, use your fingertips to gently massage your skin in small, circular motions for 1 to 5 minutes. The direction of the massage is important. Always move from the bottom up and from the center outwards. For example, massage from your chin up along your jawline, from the sides of your nose out across your cheeks, and from your brows up towards your hairline. This upward motion promotes lift and counteracts gravity. This gentle massage stimulates blood flow, enhances the absorption of honey's active ingredients, and supports lymphatic drainage to help reduce puffiness and eliminate toxins. Step 7. Rinse with lukewarm water. After the massage is complete, rinse your face thoroughly with lukewarm water. Make sure to rinse several times until no sticky residue remains. Water that is too hot or too cold can shock and irritate the skin. So a comfortable, tepid temperature is best. You may find that you don't need to use a separate soap or cleansing foam afterward, as the honey and water rinse away impurities quite effectively. If you do choose to use a cleanser, opt for a very gentle, pH-balanced formula. Step 8. Pat dry and moisturize. Gently pat your face dry with a clean, soft towel. Never rub your skin with a towel, as this can cause irritation and stretching. The correct technique is to press the towel against your skin to absorb the moisture. Finally, and this is critical, apply your favorite moisturizer while your skin is still slightly damp. This final step locks in the hydration from the water and the honey, creating a protective barrier and maximizing the moisturizing effects of the routine. This entire process should be done 2 to 3 times per week. Doing it too frequently could potentially irritate your skin, so it's important to pay attention to how your skin responds and adjust accordingly. If you have particularly sensitive skin or a known allergy to pollen or bees, I strongly advise performing a patch test on a small area, like the inside of your arm, before applying it to your entire face. When will you start this simple habit? This small routine could be the key to unlocking a remarkable change in your skin. Part 4. Awakening your skin from within. 5 lifestyle secrets to amplify honey's effects. While the honey routine is powerful on its own, its effects can be magnified when combined with supportive lifestyle habits. Our skin is a mirror, reflecting the overall health of our body. First, drink water frequently. Consuming 7 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day is fundamental for skin health. Water delivers essential nutrients to skin cells and helps flush out toxins, keeping your skin hydrated, clear, and plump from the inside out. Instead of drinking a large amount all at once, it's more effective to sip water consistently throughout the day. A particularly beneficial habit is to drink a full glass of water first thing in the morning upon waking. This not only rehydrates your body after a long night, but also kickstarts your metabolism and circulation, which is great for your skin What temperature of water do you prefer for your first glass of the day? Second, be in bed before 11 p.m. Our skin does its most important repair work. While we are asleep, the period between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. is often called the golden time for skin regeneration, as this is when the secretion of human growth hormone, which is vital for cellular repair, is at its peak. Getting deep. Restful sleep during this window allows your skin to heal itself, maintain elasticity, improve a dull complexion, and prevent wrinkles. A consistent sleep schedule is a more effective skin treatment than any expensive night cream. Third, protect your skin from the sun. Ultraviolet UV radiation is the #1 cause of premature skin aging. UV rays exist even on cloudy days, and they penetrate deep into the skin to destroy collagen and elastin, leading to wrinkles, sagging, and pigmentation. It is essential to wear a broad spectrum sunscreen every single day, without fail. Also, protect your skin with hats and sunglasses when outdoors. It is especially important to avoid direct sun exposure during the peak hours of 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Diligent, daily sun protection is the most fundamental and effective way to preserve youthful, healthy skin. Fourth, eat a skin-friendly diet. You are what you eat, and your skin is a direct reflection of your diet. Foods rich in vitamin C, like citrus fruits, bell peppers, and tomatoes, are crucial for collagen synthesis and brightening the skin. Foods high in omega-3 fatty acids, such as salmon, mackerel, walnuts, and flax seeds, help strengthen the skin's barrier and reduce inflammation. Furthermore, consuming a wide variety of vegetables provides essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber that promote overall skin health. Try to avoid processed foods, sugary snacks, and drinks, as they can trigger inflammation and negatively impact your skin. Fifth, take a daily walk and practice facial massage. Just 30 minutes of light exercise, such as a brisk walk, can do wonders for your skin. It boosts blood circulation, which increases the flow of oxygen and nutrients to your skin cells, giving you a healthy, natural glow. It's also a fantastic way to relieve stress, which in turn reduces stress-related skin problems. In addition, the gentle, circular massage you perform while applying the honey relaxes facial muscles and stimulates lymphatic flow, helping to depuff and detoxify the skin. This improved circulation adds a natural luminosity to your complexion. One small habit can change your skin, and in turn, change your life. These 5 lifestyle habits will not only maximize the effects of your honey routine, but will also dramatically improve your overall health and well-being. Part 5. Stories of Hope and Transformation. Let me share a few more stories of the many patients I've met who experienced remarkable changes with this simple honey routine. Their journeys will surely give you great hope. There was Mrs. Eleanor Vance, a retired librarian who was so self-conscious about her deep laugh lines and the crow's feet around her eyes that she confessed she had stopped smiling in photographs. When she first came to my office, her expression was somber, and she avoided looking in the mirror I had on the wall. When I suggested the honey routine, her initial reaction was one of polite dismissal. "Doctor, at my age, I feel like it's a lost cause. Nothing will really help," she said with a sigh of resignation. But I encouraged her to try. 2 months later, she came back for her follow-up, holding a framed photo. In it, she was beaming alongside her young granddaughter. "Look at this," she said, her eyes sparkling. "My granddaughter told me, 'Grandma, you're the prettiest.' I used to feel so awkward smiling because of these wrinkles, but now I can laugh as much as I want without a second thought." A radiant, genuine smile now filled Mrs. Vance's face. Then there was Ms. Carol Peterson, a woman who suffered from extreme dryness and flakiness every winter. She described the feeling after washing her face as so tight and uncomfortable that it was difficult to even speak. She had tried a cabinet full of expensive, heavy moisturizing creams, but the relief was always temporary, leading to a frustrating cycle of dryness. After starting the honey routine, she returned with a look of pure relief. "Dr. Wells," she said joyfully, "for the first time, My skin doesn't feel tight and painful after cleansing. The moisture actually lasts. I've never had such a comfortable winter with my skin. The honey had successfully helped her skin lock in its natural moisture, breaking the vicious cycle. Mrs. Judith Miller's primary complaint was her dull, lifeless complexion. She was tired of people asking her if she was feeling sick or tired all the time, even when she felt perfectly fine. The constant comments had taken a toll on her self-esteem. I recommended the honey routine along with a diet rich in vitamin C, rich foods. Within a month, the change was dramatic. Her skin tone had visibly brightened. She laughed as she told me, "My skin is so much brighter now that my daughter keeps asking me where I'm getting my facials done. I find myself browsing for the same bright, fun cosmetics my young friends use." Ms. Brenda Chen had always been diligent about her skincare regimen, using high-end functional products for years, but recently, she felt she had hit a plateau. The expensive products no longer seemed to deliver the results they once had, and her skin looked tired and lackluster. She was deeply disappointed. When I suggested the simple honey routine, she was highly skeptical. How could something so simple work when these scientifically advanced creams have failed? She asked, but she tried it. When she returned, she was amazed. "Doctor," she said, her voice full of wonder, "it's not an artificial shine from a product. It's a natural glow that seems to be coming from deep within my skin. My skin looks healthier and more vibrant than it has in years." The honey had helped restore her skin's own innate, healthy radiance. Finally, there was Mrs. Margaret Lee. She had always been interested in health and wellness and wanted to manage her aging skin in the most natural way possible. Without resorting to invasive procedures, she embraced the honey routine with enthusiasm. After practicing it for 2 months, she told me she had started smiling at her own reflection in the mirror again. "I can't believe my skin can improve this much, even at my age," she said, deeply moved. The gentle power of honey had restored not just her skin's healthy elasticity and glow, but also her confidence. As you can see, the small change of a single drop of honey can create a remarkable miracle that anyone, regardless of age, can experience. The most important ingredients are consistency and the willingness to invest a small amount of effort in yourself. Conclusion: your skin remembers habits, not age. Your skin remembers habits more than it remembers the number of years you have lived. Whether you are in your 70s or 80s, it is never too late to make a positive change. This is a fact I have become convinced of after looking at the skin of thousands of patients in my clinic for over half a century. So many people accept the aging of their skin as an unavoidable fate, but I am here to tell you that this is not the case. Our efforts and our small, daily practices can and will bring about positive changes in our skin. The one drop of honey I've talked about today may seem insignificant, but it is a beginning. When this small beginning is continued with consistency, your skin will undergo an astonishing transformation. Honey is a precious gift that nature has given us, and its efficacy is well supported by science. Instead of relying solely on complex procedures or expensive products, it is far wiser to utilize the natural wisdom that can be found right in our own homes. Tonight, or perhaps right now, go to your kitchen and find a jar of honey. And tomorrow morning, invest just 1 minute of your time before you wash your face. That small step may be all it takes to bring a smile back to your face when you look in the mirror. What one thing will you choose to change today? Your skin is a perfect reflection of how much you care for and strive for yourself. Start now. This one small habit could make the rest of your life more vibrant, beautiful, and full of joy. In my next discussion, I will be talking about a very simple food combination to resolve chronic fatigue in older adults. I hope you will look forward to it.